MMAweekly.com here with Gina Conviction Carano. Your smile muscles must be getting tired. You've been here all day, dealing with fans and stuff. How's it been for you?
It's been amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, everybody's been so polite and great, and I got to hang out with the Make-A-Wish kids, and I just feel blessed by everybody that I met today.
Good to feel that support.
Yeah, support, love, encouragement, inspiration, and like meeting those guys. I just feel like I have eight new boyfriends.
8 new boyfriends.
8 new boyfriends.
That's quite a lot.
They're all the Make-A-Wish kids that I met today, and they'll be my bodyguards.
Right. You'll be my Facebook buddies.
Yeah, I told them I was like, MySpace, me.
Yeah. Right. So the question of the day: what are you up to these days?
Yeah, I guess everybody's been like, where have you been?
Exactly. We want to know.
It's been a little time by myself.
Meditating?
Meditating. Well, just detoxing from, I don't always have to be in the spotlight,
Yeah.
Maybe get some other girls out there, and I don't know, I've just been taking some time to myself just to kind of keep my head straight.
Yeah.
I do that,
Yeah, well,
I disappear and I do my thing, and that way I can always be humble and, have my head on it.
Well, yeah, you mentioned before that you have sort of not necessarily a love-hate relationship with this, but you're not always comfortable with it. Like the spotlight is something that's, that kind of comes and goes, and you deal with it.
Well, it's kind of like you just hanging out with like a bunch of people who are just like, oh, it's Gina, and then like all of a sudden you come back out and people are like, Gina Carano, Gina. It's like, no, it's just Gina, it's me.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So you training?
Yeah, I've been in the gym here and there. I've been traveling, and I did this, detox kind of, so that was interesting and fun. But yeah, I'm gonna be kicking it up here in the next couple of months and try to really get some technique down. So I've just been traveling and kind of training here and there, spending time with friends and family.
Right. So primarily working on technique and stuff like that, sort of going back to the drawing board and.
Yeah, always. I'm a big basics person. I like to really get it down, the technique down, and then go get it down and then move on. But I've just been chilling, really,
Right.
Not in training, fight mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you miss it?
Do I miss? No. I mean, I'm good. It's nice to kind of be a fan of the sport and watch and see what's going on, and step outside and see that there's a bigger world out there, and to kind of appreciate, it from a different angle sometimes. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we have a really great sport here.
We certainly do.
We have and just by stepping out of the scene for a second, really awesome fans and people that love to watch it, really passionate people that want to be inspired, and MMA, this is a great thing to be a part of.
Absolutely. So I guess the question is, what's your next part in this sport? You were absent from the Strikeforce press conference, and the question of the day is, what's your next move? I guess what is your heart telling you right now?
Next move will be a fight.
Next move will be a fight.
Next move will be a fight, and we're hashing out all the details now.
Right.
So I'm sure I'll let everybody know. I'll let everybody know exactly what's going to happen as soon as I get it official. Yeah.
Right.
So.
But a lot of things are still up in the air.
Not a lot. I mean, I just had to weigh some options, and I'm making these decisions, so it's nobody else is gonna make these decisions for me. I have to make them, and so we're gonna get something figured out here, and I'll be fighting. Yeah.
What goes into your decision making? How do you weigh these decisions? Because obviously it's a big one for your next step.
Yeah. I'll pray about it. I pray about it and see, what would be a good move for my career. And I just know that no matter what, any fight from here is just going to be a big fight, and it's going to be a tough one, because there's so many, fights that are going to be just tough after this. So I'm just kind of, maybe it's the calm before the storm.
Absolutely. So do you feel confident that Cyborg is going to happen? She mentioned you by name at the press conference.
I know. I thought that was great. Yeah, it's going to happen. It's actually the only person I can really think about right now. Like, my focus is on her, and I don't really want to fight anybody else but her. You know, I want to just do it. So that's kind of.
She's the one that you want to get next.
Yeah.
Right. I guess the question is where to go from there, because she seems to be kind of like at the pinnacle. There's been a lot of build-up to the fight.
Yeah.
And there's been so much attention around it. It almost seems like for it to actually happen, a little bit.
Yeah, which is awesome, right?
Yeah.
That like both of us, want to make it happen, and it's probably going to happen, this year. So, I mean, what happens next, I don't know. I'm just going to get there and go through that and see how it goes. And I think after that, a lot of things will be, figured out for me and for her and for the women's MMA and the sport and everything,
Where do you see the sport going in 2009, women's MMA?
I see it continually blowing up. There's a lot of talented girls out there that people just haven't met yet, and so there's so many faces for these people to kind of fall in love with, and it's exciting because I got to be at the beginning of when it started getting popular, and I'm just so blessed to have I know so many girls out there that they're good, so it's really I'm just blessed to be a part of it.
Right.